Today, I ran a very special episode of Rules for Retrogrades through my Rumble channel. It's pre-recorded. It's about to be up. So if you want to see this very, very special interview episode, go over to my Rumble channel. It was an interview with Mr. Nicholas J. Fuentes. You can't fly interviews like that here. You'll get in trouble. So that's what I was forced to do. And it's over there. Is it up yet, Steffi?
Yeah.
Oh, your special mic, new mic. We got a new whole setup here, thanks to the three amigos.
Yes, it is on Rumble right now, and I will put the link in the show notes.
It was a great show, a great chat. That's the longest time I've ever talked to Nick Fuentes. We spoke once at his boy Dalton's house. Well, actually, he wasn't there. I was at Dalton's house. We did a kind of live stream, and I talked to him just for a portion of it. This was really good. There's lots of stuff I'd been wanting to talk to him about for a long time, and there's still stuff I want to talk to him about more. We're already making plans for a Lincoln, 14th Amendment, Straussianism, subsidiarity episode that I want to make happen soon. That was just phenomenal stuff, and it got really conversational. He's just a jolly, exuberant, energetic chap. And like I say, he's really good when he's extemporizing. I think I tend to be really good when I'm extemporizing. We started out talking about how the medium favors honesty and honest approaches, whereas TV, the ancien regime, favored not honesty, favored the highly coiffed Mitt Romney haircut and the journalism which pertains to that kind of haircut. You know, everything's expected to be sort of fake and gay. Here on streaming, everything's expected to be honest, and you have to be pretty sharp on your toes to live stream and be honest while you're doing so, and to still look like you have acuity as you do it, to seem and to feel sharp. But it was a great interview. It was a fun interview. We got a couple other cameras now, a couple other camera angles. It was a fun interview to do. I think it was energizing. Collabs always are. So Nick has been exiled to Elba in his sort of more political Catholicism than religious Catholicism island. I've been exiled to Elba on my slightly more religious Catholicism than political Catholicism island. And so it's nice to see a brother from another mother and chat and exchange ideas and find, as I kind of knew from watching some of his content, how much we have in common. And of course, what we don't have in common is a generation. I'm a decade and a half older. One of the things that I really liked Nick extemporize on 1 or 2 months ago was how the older generations are like a dog with their bone, particularly in legacy media, even legacy internet media. They don't want to mentor the young people. And I mean, I haven't been streaming any longer than Nick, probably actually less time, but in terms of being an older guy, patriarchy, the ideas of something like Catholic Republic, the ideas of my books, even Don't Go to College, Leave and Cleave, How to Run a Marriage. What I want to do is what the boomers and even the Gen X, I'm not part of either of those, I'm a millennial, have failed to do, which is to try to reach out to the younger guys. Right, I've run basically a coaching program for younger guys who are in younger marriages. We have a matchmaking program all about getting guys into younger marriages. I've written 2 books on patriarchy and how it works. People know they can, if they have my number or they're a friend of a friend, they can kind of call any day, any time of the day. And Steph and I will try to help them out. So it was cool to connect with NJF because we were lamenting the same thing about the last couple generations. They tended to, particularly in the trades, not want to share the bone. Like a bulldog with its bone, just this is mine, not hand off the companies, not hand off the keys to the kingdom, not hand off the secrets of the trade, not hand off anything to help out the young people. And that's just foolish and myopic. And we talked a great deal about that because the youth are the future. And now even Fuentes isn't so young anymore like he used to be, and I'm certainly not. But intergenerational convo, when you agree about so much is really, really fruitful, and it proved to be that way today. Was there anything that struck you about it, Steffi?
Yeah, I really appreciated the talk that you guys had, specifically when you were speaking about just the other fellow Catholic influencers, and really what he's gone through, just trying to bring young men into the church. It's funny, the older Catholic guard, they don't understand younger men's issues. They don't understand younger men at all, especially in the culture that they're in. You know, you and I talk about this all the time. Like you and I were dating, this was in what, early 2000s. This was drastically different than what these young men are facing right now. And some of the guys, the Catholic influencers our age and older, they have no clue what these younger men are going through. And let's be honest, they're flocking to guys like Nick Fuentes because he's saying what they're thinking and feeling. And they deserve to be heard and to be listened to. And like you said, be helped out by the older Catholic men.
Yeah, and his orienting impulses, his instincts are good, by and large. I mean, overwhelmingly very, very good. And that's why I was telling him, I think he's really at a strong... People will give me this compliment in email and text, you know, wow, I just love when you extemporize about something. It's supposed to go 10 seconds and it goes a couple minutes. I think Fuentes has extraordinarily good instincts. And when you talk about the boogeyman that gets made of people who are expanding the Overton window to the right, like Nick Fuentes, like E. Michael Jones, like, you know, I guess a couple years ago was Kanye West. Within Catholic spheres, it's like myself. That it's weird because it's never even like a thick outer shell that's crusty. And then you get to, you know, you dig into the core or the mantle, and then they're kind. But, like, he's a really kind, enthusiastic guy that not even particularly rough around the edges. And people say the same thing about me. Wow, Tim was really nice, or Tim was willing to help out, or whatever. That's utterly unsurprising that I found him that way. It was a great interview. We had a good time. There's going to be another one probably following. You got to go to my Rumble channel and subscribe there. And watch it there, or you can watch on Twitter. But it was a good time. I'm feeling tired. I have these allergies. We've been up here kind of working on the new studio that Julian, Davin, and Garrett helped us get going this past weekend. It's really cool, but it started getting hot here in Mississippi already, and also sort of allergic. And the outside has been allergenic, so I'm noticing my eyes in this interview just look shut like a person who doesn't have wide open eyes. So I'm gonna bounce. You guys head over to Rumble, watch that interview. It's gonna be, I think, really entertaining for you. Thanks to Nick J. Fuentes for doing it, and it's Catholics for Catholics here.
I am getting reports that the video is still saying private on Rumble. I think it might be still uploading, so check back in a little bit. But it is up in full on Tim's Twitter page at Timotheology, TIMOTHEEOLOGY. So. Oh,
should we keep it going until the Rumble goes? Because then people will.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's.
How long do we expect that to be?
I thought that was. I'm looking at it right now, but. Yeah, it's funny with the allergy stuff. It's like if you've never been to Mississippi, like we have like a cloud of pollen from all of our trees, like for 2 months. It's like it almost looks like toxic gas going through the air. But that's why it's such beautiful forest down here. But we have just inordinate amount of pollen in the air. So poor Tim and all our kids are just being completely slaughtered. But I really enjoyed your interview with Nick, and he's really a nice guy. So I'm just going to say that. I think he's a nice young man, very nice young man, and we really enjoyed having him on. So thanks everybody also for bearing with us and bearing with me, particularly learning how to do all the new tech stuff.
Yeah, cool. Any clue, Stevie, how long it'll be till the Rumble interview's up?
Let's see. I'm still trying to look and see. It's shows that it's up for me, but I don't know for other people.
Orphans and retrogrades today.
It's starting for me.
You know what ship?
Let me give another link. Let me give 2 links in chat, and let me see if maybe that'll help everybody out. Here, let's see. Try these both of these links in chat. Here's one. So that's okay. Try that one. And for some reason, it uploaded twice. It uploaded twice, which is fine. And let me try this one. Okay. Tell me if any of these work in chat, and I will be sure to send all the other ones. Let us know. If you guys see those two links in chat, please click those. I think they're saying there's the same one. It isn't on in full on Tim's Twitter channel. Twitter page. See, I'm such a boomer. People are watching it right now on that. And if you're a locals person, you got it earlier today. So
right.
Basically right after.
People like it on the bigger thing though, so we the Rumble's just well. So go check Rumble. You know, if you want to watch, and it's like a 90-minute interview, and we really got into a lot of different topics, very candid, particularly from Nick, but I was being very candid too, sharing some stories and stuff. So different kind of show, really fun, really exciting. If you know you can't get to the Rumble page, my Rumble page right now, just check it in another 45 minutes or half hour or 15 minutes. It'll be up and running. Yeah,
I'll fix that for you guys. So keep checking that link. I'm on it right now.
Cool.
I won't leave until it's up. How about that?
Oh, you're committed to that, Steffi?
Yeah, I will stay here until I mean, you don't have to, but I can certainly stay up here and try to get this working, because I keep checking it and it says it's public on my end. Golly, I don't know what's going on here. Let me try a different one. Here we go. Let's fix this. Channels. Yeah, because every time I click on it, it looks like it's working on my end, but it doesn't. People are saying in chat that it's not working on theirs.
I'm looking at my notes from that interview. I mean, I guess on this new setup, I need a mute button or like a cough button. I'm realizing the exigency of having that.
Yeah, weird. It's still saying public on my end. I can always re-upload it. So let me re-upload it and see if that helps you guys. I'll just give you all the link to Tim's Rumble channel, and then you can just check it and see. I'm going to upload it again and see if we had any sort of issues here. Oh, it said, it works now for some people. Okay, try it and see. Sorry, it is working for some. I don't know what's going on. We had such an interesting thing yesterday with Calvin Robinson. Like, our tech was like bugging out.
Yeah.
Nick, when he first was joining the interview, we couldn't. But I sent like 4 links that didn't work. It was such a mess. So we were getting attacked. Our tech is getting demonically influenced or something. But we got it up. So
thank you, Steffi. Mm-hmm. God bless you guys. And go check that NJF interview out. It's a lot of fun. God bless you all. JS Volt.